What's going on, guys? My name's Teased. What I got for y'all today is another Soulcalibur 6 video. Of course, the game has pretty much gone gold, and it's now being burned onto Xbox One and PlayStation 4 disc. We're less than 2 months away from the launch of the game, and with that said, seems like every other video I get asked one simple question: Dynasty, who do you think are the last characters to be revealed on the roster? So I pretty much just sat back, came up with a list of 5 or 6 characters, and I think I have some pretty decent reasoning behind that. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first things first, the first character I think that is pretty much guaranteed at this point to be on the roster is none other than Cervantes. Now, of course, Cervantes was the main big bad back in the Soul Blade days, the very first Soulcalibur game ever made. Not only that, but if this game's going to be a soft reboot, it'd be kind of weird if Cervantes didn't have a place. There are also Ivy's in this game. Ivy is his daughter. Throw in the fact that dating back to the story mode trailer, there's a few different images of Sophia kicking his ass inside like the Soul Chronicles story mode, so I would be really shocked if he wasn't part of this game. He's also a fan favorite, but the concept art, I think, is really the dead giveaway. Just look at more recently with Astaroth. Astaroth is also inside the story mode, screenshots that we've seen, the art style, and eventually he did get released, so I'm pretty sure Cervantes is a lock at this point. Moving on, though, to another character that I think has a very strong chance, just based off of the fact also like Cervantes was part of the story mode trailer, that being none other than Lizard Man. Now, Lizard Man, again, also a unique character. The franchise dates back to also the first few Soulcalibur games, and it would, be really weird to see him not inside the roster because he has, clear as day, been inside the images here for the story mode trailer. Like, every character beside him is in the game's roster. For him not to be included, it really would be a shocker to me. Now, moving on to the third character. The third character is going to be none other than Wong. Now, Wong was teased inside of Sungmina's bio a couple weeks ago, and just because of that, I think that, again, it'd be really a shocker because Wong also dates back to the days of Soul Blade. Before we had any other character like Young Sung, we had Wong. So I think if they do bring back that fighting style, they're probably going to bring back Wong because, like I mentioned, this game is a soft reboot. Wong was the original, Yun Sung followed after him, his fighting style, he was kind of like his clone. And again, I think a lot of people want to see Wong come back because he hasn't been featured in a Soulcalibur game in over a decade, which is insane to me to think. So I think because of the character bio for Sungmina, because the fact that this is, like I mentioned, a soft reboot, Wong makes the most sense. If you're bringing back that fighting style, you got to bring back the OG for a reboot of the franchise. Moving on to the fourth character. The fourth character being my personal favorites. The character you're seeing in the background right now from the Soulcalibur 2 gameplay, that being none other than Raphael. Speaking of fan favorites, like I mentioned, Raphael has always been up there. He's been in pretty much every Soulcalibur installment, and he has his very own unique style, and just, to have this, his fencing style not inside of a Soulcalibur game would be insane to think. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get Raphael. I guess there's maybe a chance if we don't, we get Amy, but regardless, I would be really shocked, honestly, super duper shocked if Raphael did not make it into this game's roster. Like, I would be extremely shocked. Now, moving on to the fifth character. The fifth character being another fan favorite, that being none other than Tira. She didn't make her debut until Soulcalibur 3, but we just saw in the most recent, updated image of Soul Chronicle that even though the game's story focuses on Soulcalibur 1 and 2, they've added characters whose quests take place after the main quest, so her story really wouldn't be a big deal even though she was introduced inside of a game like Soulcalibur 3. Look at Zoslamel. Zoslamel is also like the only character from Soulcalibur 3 that debuted on that disc to be inside of this game, so if they add another, it's gotta be Tira. Throw in the fact, like I mentioned, she's a fan favorite. She has a unique fighting style for hula hoop daggers. I mean, if you're gonna bring back a female, I think the most wanted female just has to be Tira. There's such a big support and want for her. I would be so shocked if Zaslamel was the only character from Soulcalibur 3 that debuted on Soulcalibur 3 to be included in this game. Now, moving on to the sixth and the final spot. That's where things get kind of interesting. It's kind of a toss-up. Personally, I think there's a very strong chance that it is a new character. We've only seen Grow as the new character for this installment, so I still think maybe there might be at least one more new character, but if not, you have the likes of Rock, you have Cassandra, you have Setsuka. There is a lot of characters who have been slightly teased and also have been in demand for a while now, so honestly, I don't know who the sixth character spot is. I think in my heart of hearts, I think it's a new character. I might be wrong, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, there's not really a character that perfectly fits the bill, so I'm kind of going to leave that up in the air. But guys, that is all I got for y'all today. That is my list. Cervantes, Lizardman, Wong, Raphael, Tira, the 6th spot possibly being a new character. There's also, like I mentioned, you have Rock, you have Young Sung, you have Cassandra, you have Satsuka. So 6th spot, it's really tough to narrow down, but I think for sure that first 5 makes the most sense. Anyways, like I mentioned, that's all I got for you guys today. Those are just my 5 characters I think are going to make the final Soulcalibur 6 roster. I'm curious, what do you guys think of my list? How would you edit it? How would you change it? Let me know. Of course, if you guys did enjoy the video, please take 1 second and drop a like on it. Make sure you subscribe for some more Soulcalibur 6 content. Until next time, I've been your host. I've been Dynasty. You guys take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all later. Peace.
One of the greatest. You deserve more exposure, man, you underrated. To all the Dynasty haters, promise you'll love him later. Y'all gon' react like he did when he seen the trailer. But hold up, let me hit y'all with a twist. Wait, I'm Sub-Zero, the rap game is the Lin Kuei. You see, I've been a fan of Dynasty for years now. GTA, MK, and Justice, I'm still down. Rapper me.